Hey, welcome back. My name is Dino. This video is on principles of user design number 1. It's the first of a multi-part series. I'm going to explore various principles of user design. The first one is the idea of consistency. The definition of the term: it's designing a product for consistency means that similar tasks should be performed in similar ways. From this, as a user gains experience with a product, he or she can generalize from. So you want to do, when you're designing a product, design it so that similar tasks are done similarly, so that you can kind of take the cognitive load that is expended on the first task and then do the similar uses in similar ways, so they're similar. Number 2 is compatibility. Definition: ensure the way a product works fits in with the user's expectations based on their knowledge of the outside world. Why this is important is that we as users and people generalize from one situation to another, and a design which facilitates generalization is likely to be more usable than one which doesn't. From this, you want to design products for compatibility with user expectations based on knowledge of other products. So you're taking the knowledge and the skills that they've already developed, and you're building on those and making it again easier for them to use your product. User resources. You want to consider user resources. When interacting with a product, a user may be using a variety of their resources or channels. For example, I'm sure many of you have used a TV remote control. You use both your eyes to see the interface of the remote control as well as the TV itself, as well as your hands to interact. So you're using multiple channels. So when you're designing a product, you want to design the product so that none of the user resources are overloaded, so that you're not over-relying on one of them. In some design products, so the method of operations that you use for a user to use that product, you want to make sure that they take into account demands on users' resources during your interactions. Feedback. It is important that interfaces provide clear feedback about any actions that the user has taken. So when they're interacting with your user interface, you want to make sure that when feedback happens, it is very clear to them. This includes both feedback to acknowledge the action that the user has carried out with the product, as well as feedback as to the consequences of any actions. So you don't want them to click on something and nothing to happen. You want something to happen that's very clear to them. From this, you want to design products that acknowledge user actions and give meaningful indications of actions results. Finally, for this first video, error prevention and recovery. We're all human beings. We make errors. That's just something that happens. From this, products can be designed so that the possibility of errors occurring is minimized, and so that users can recover quickly and easily from any errors that happen despite your efforts to keep these efforts minimal. For example, think of the undo function. Design products to minimize likelihood of user error, and any errors can be recovered from quickly and easily. So again, you want to make sure that have as few of errors as possible for the user, and then when they happen, invariably, that they're easy to recover from. That is principles of user design number 1. It's the first of a multi-part series. Please feel free to like this video if you like it. Please feel free to comment on any of the ideas like consistency, compatibility, user resources, feedback, or error prevention and recovery. And finally, if you like this type of video, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. As always, thanks for watching.